Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum is currently following the forecast here to the downside. Talked about it yesterday that we might have reached here somewhere a B wave top. That followed the way to the downside. I showed you an idea of an Elliott wave count here in this C wave yesterday to come down a little bit lower in this overall W X Y correction to complete obviously this pattern. And I did highlight to you yesterday, even early yesterday, that a breakdown to 1802 or a pullback to 1802 would look really good. Now that was when we were up here, so we are pulling back a bit. It just has a better look now. Now we've got a situation that we actually came below the A wave low already. So we've got the overall structure of a 1-2 setup, which means 5 waves to the upside of the 3rd of April low, which is impulsive, which means that, yeah, there is a good chance the trend is indeed up. We talked about that in previous videos anyway. And then we've been coming down now in 3 waves, W, X, Y. The Y wave consists of 3 waves itself, A, B, and the C wave might be in the making now. So, and I showed you yesterday what we're eventually looking for in such a Y wave. Now I'm going to move the subwaves in a minute, but it starts to look really good. Yeah, it's following the forecast so far. Important would be for the overall bullish scenarios to still remain likely. I'm talking here about a direct breakout in this yellow 1-2 setup into a wave 3 that would take us above $2,000. It needs to hold the $1,800 level. Below 1,800, things are going to get a little bit uncertain, and that direct breakout pattern will get far less likely. We talked about in a previous video, well, we talked about different ways of calculating target here for this wave 2. The orange box is the support box anyway, so it's standard support for a wave 2. Somewhere in that box we would expect the price to reverse if this is the correct wave in which we are. We can also use the Fibonacci extensions to calculate targets. And if I do that, then one key target, which is the 100% extension of the wave W, points towards the $1,800 level that pretty much overlaps with the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement, so it's going to be strong support. Did highlight in the previous video to you that there will also be support at the golden ratio, 1830 roughly, 1832, because this is not only the golden ratio, the pullback, the 61.8 retracement, is also the 61.8 extension of the wave W, an ideal target as well. So yeah, but at the moment it doesn't look like it's finished. It might really do one more low. Yeah, what else can we do? We can use the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave now that we have a confirmed top, and then it would take us down to the 1.618 extension at 1816. Now, which of these is going to work out? See, that's the challenge. That's what the market needs to show us, but they are certainly all levels to watch. Common targets, okay? Below 1800, this direct 1-2 setup is going to be, yeah, is going to get very unlikely. It will be invalidated below 1765, and a deeper pullback than 1765 will reset blue wave 2. So we just basically lose a wave degree. It wouldn't necessarily be bearish. It would just mean a deeper pullback in an overall uptrend. So looking now at the subwave structure here of this forecasted C wave, there's a few options, of course. You know, the C wave could unfold as a diagonal pattern, which I think is very reasonable to assume. Looks a bit choppy, yeah. So for now, I think there are a few options. Certainly it doesn't look finished yet. And let me first move that box to the right hand side a bit. I mean, you can say this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, right? And then we could say, okay, based on that, we could still be in the 3rd wave, because this would be another 1-2 setup. Here a 3, a 4, and maybe one more drop in a 3. Okay, so again, don't rely on these subwave counts too much. They can change fairly quickly. First of all, before I put more subwave counts in place, let me just move this across, because there are always different options. Yeah. So there's one where we say, okay, we had here our So just trying to put that in place. So this would actually need to sit possibly even here. 1, 2. So that's just an idea, right? And I think that would be okay. It would work. Would send us down to the $1,800 region, where we say we had a wave 1, 2, and we're now in the third wave. Yeah, we're in the third wave. We've got a 1, 2, now a 3, a 4. The fifth wave should be quite short, to be honest. But let's see. Other possibilities would be to count the ending, well, the C wave as an ending diagonal, which would make it from a fib point of view fairly unreliable. But yeah, that's just a roadmap. Let's see how it develops. Based on this, I would expect one more low in a fifth wave of a third, then another lower high in a fourth wave, and another low in a fifth wave. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.